Anywho, out of the frying pan. This is a volcano level, so for all you fans of lava, get ready. That last load screen actually pointed out that I was wrong calling those flying reptiles pterodactyls.
Hook up with a seal. Probably thinks lava is a good thing.
You see, I didn't know he was going to start talking there, and I talked over a funny line. But if you didn't hear it, he said I shouldn't have hooked up with that seal. Another gem from Jurassic the Hunted. I shouldn't have hooked up with that seal. Because it's a revolver, you have to reload often, but it is pretty effective. It fires quickly and does a heavy damage. So you don't really need to aim, you just need to hit, if that makes any sense. Lava is a hazard. You do not want to touch lava. I don't know if I would have to tell you that, or just kind of knew it common sense, but lava is pretty dangerous, so avoid it. Another problem, though you have to reload often, you also run out of ammo pretty quickly. Kind of a bummer. Don't worry, we'll be picking up a new weapon pretty soon. So you'll get your fill. Got a crouch here. I don't know why I have that out. It's not even, don't even have any ammo. Beautiful lava. Pretty sure if you were close to that lava, it would be cooking you in your skin, but once again, it's a video game. We're not going to pick apart the logic too much. Whoa. Definitely got to watch your surroundings. These guys will ambush you. Trying to get away from him. But, ended up not really mattering. He caught up to me. Alright. Lava time. We're getting pretty close to Dr. Cyrus. So, hopefully we'll meet up with them pretty soon. This is another pretty dangerous part. You want to really be careful.
Keep moving.
I mean, it would really be a shame if you died here. If you're going for the no-die run. No deaths. That's what we want. No deaths. More Dilophosaurus. I don't think any dinosaur in their right mind would live near a volcano. I don't think any animal in its right mind would live near a volcano. Alright, the black powder rifle. We're gonna drop the Magnum, pick this bad boy up. It is a musket with a sniper rifle scope on it. And you might be thinking, wow, a musket, that's a pretty old-fashioned gun. How effective would it be? Well, it does a lot of damage, but you have to reload after every shot. So, put the bullet in, grab the rod. I think it's called a charging rod. Once again, I don't know that much about guns, so don't hate me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna cross this. Besides the magazine upgrades, there are one other set of collectibles you can find throughout the game, which are parts to a machine gun. And this never comes into play in the main game. It actually comes into play in the survival mode. Now, I could have died right there. Luckily, one of those shots missed me. So I'm going to reload here, wait for my health to recharge, and put the black powder rifle away, because that's a silly gun and we don't really ever need to use it. Oh, dead end. We went the wrong way. Once again, even at distance, the modern assault rifle is ridiculously overpowered. The degree that you really don't need to ever use any other gun, though it's good to have other guns. What do we have here? Nothing! Well, that's disappointing. Actually, probably what was in there was a part to the machine gun collectible, but I've already got it. Since I've played this game numerous times, way more than it deserves. The musket is very powerful. Takes him out in one shot, and we're out of ammo, so we're going to be hopefully getting some more. Nope, more for the scar. More for the scar. Right here, another very dangerous area. Doing a no-death run, I have died here before. Very disappointing.
Ugh, you smell as bad as you look.
Alright, so second boss fight, these actually kind of become mini bosses because at this point we're so heavily armed that they don't really pose much of a threat to us. So they give them two of us. I mean, they give us two of them to fight instead of one.
What have you
That will culminate later in the game. Keeps interrupting me, man. That will culminate later in the game when you end up fighting 3 of them at once. 50 shots for the musket. We're definitely not going to use that many, but we might as well make the most of it before we switch it out for the next gun. You'll see. Now, believe it or not, we're about halfway through the game right now. Possibly a little more so. Jurassic the Hunted is not a very long game. I think my fastest time beating it was under 2 hours. It was about 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I only died once. And I was playing on hard, so... This is, obviously, we're playing on normal, so it may be a little shorter than that, but this game is not very long. So, this is definitely a game that you can pick up, play, and then go out for the night or whatever you want to do. Like, oh, I want to play a game, but I don't really want to play a game that I really have to think about, or a game that is extremely difficult. There's our next weapon, but we're going to pick that up in a second. Uh-oh. Believe it or not, having the dinosaurs jump on you like that is actually a good thing if you're about to die, because your health will recharge while they're attacking you, so I kind of purposely let him jump on me. Remember to use your grenades. They are very effective. That was a close one, but we made it out alive. But time to say goodbye to the musket. Very fun, but we're going to be using the next weapon, the crossbow. Once again, inspired by Call of Duty, it fires explosive bolts. I don't know how that one missed. Now, the crossbow's not that good of a weapon. It really isn't. But it's fun to use anyway. Not very accurate. Despite going in a straight line, it's not very accurate. You saw that I was kind of aiming right at that guy and missed. Definitely a reflex weapon. And you don't really have to aim it either. I guess that's good. Never really thought about that. Alright, here we are.
Rude and muscle-bound. Ah, you must be Dylan.
And you are?
Dr. James Sayers, my humblest apologies for dragging you into this, but I think for the sake of human civilization, it was a fortunate accident.
Dr. Sayers? Dr. James Sayers? That's impossible.
Come with me, we have much to discuss.
Remember that this game came out in 2009, so these graphics on the characters are pretty inexcusable. But it is a budget game.
This island is covered in iridium powder. Anywhere the time vortex touches, it leaves this material behind. I believe it was just such a vortex, triggered by a magnetic reversal of the Earth's poles, that caused the greatest extinction the Earth has ever known. And if my calculations are correct, another event of even greater magnitude is almost upon us. And the Mayans knew it, the Sumerians knew it, and so did these men. German submarine U-1226, missing since October 1944. She was carrying an experimental device. It is called the Zeitliche Turbulent Machine, or Temporal Vortex Engine. As you can probably guess, the experiment was a great success. Here, the wreckage of the U-1226 is in the cave 5 kilometers east of here. If the device can be repaired,
Then we can go home.
yes, and the world can be warned of the coming cataclysm and possibly find a way to stop it.
Then what are we doing just sitting here looking at old pictures? Why not just have me and Rock go get the damn thing and...
Mr. Dillon, Rock is in no condition to endanger himself.
What are you talking about? Rock's 6'3" of pure Navy SEAL.
Not anymore, he's not.
Who?
It's me, Dylan. It's Rock. It's been a long time.
Such is the nature of the temporal vortex. It's like falling into a raging river. Even if you fall in at the same place, there's no telling how far the current will take you or where you'll come out. Rock found me and the last of my crew 30 years ago.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get us out of here. Okay, Doc. Tell me more about this German sub.
So we found out that our partner has aged 30 years. Pretty tragic, but our main character doesn't really seem to care. So we're going to move on to our next level.